I regret losing 115 pounds, and this dog will not leave me alone. But anyways, I figured I would elaborate on that and what I mean by that. Well, this regret probably comes to no surprise to anybody. It's probably, I would think, one of the most biggest regrets that people that lose a substantial amount of weight like myself is that I didn't do it sooner. I didn't take myself serious enough and love myself enough to take care of myself. I let food kind of rule me, and I was addicted to it, honestly. Probably still am, to be honest. I love food still. It's just constantly I have to make the right choice, you know. But yeah, that's my biggest regret. And then piggybacking onto that is not doing it a long time ago and including my family in the process, making those changes for them. Because now I sit back and, you know, I think to myself, if I could have maybe made some small changes with their eating health-wise, you know. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but Charlie has a stent, and that's really because of, you know, the way that he ate for many years, eating a lot of oily and fatty foods. So another regret is that I let myself get, you know, so heavy and out of shape that now that I've lost so much weight, I am dealing with a lot of loose skin. And I mean, obviously it'll tighten up over time, and working out and drinking plenty of fluids will definitely help that process. However, I'm sure it's always still going to be there. So like my arms, I'm very self-conscious about my arms now because there's a lot of loose skin. My thighs, my inner thighs especially. And yeah, I have to live with the fact in the mirror and remind myself, you know, what I did, you know, what I did to myself basically. And you know, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that will deter me from, you know, putting the weight back on. My plan is definitely not to do that, obviously. But you know, this is the longest I've ever succeeded at weight loss, and the most I've ever lost as well. So another regret is I did not document the process. I didn't take pictures. I didn't take measurements. Actually, I didn't even weigh myself at the beginning. It wasn't until after I think I had started changing my eating habits for about a month. And then I was like, out of curiosity, let me just see how much I weigh. And I was like, wow, okay, so obviously I've lost a little bit. And I was already, I think at that time, I want to say, I think I was around 260. But yeah, so I didn't document it. And honestly, I don't know why. I should have. Maybe I was afraid of, you know, failure again. And some people might not call it failure. You know, that's just how it felt to me is, you know, here we go again. I do have a couple pictures I'm going to put right here. And obviously I can go back and look at my videos. But even when I was heavy, like I did not like my picture taken. I very rarely put a full body on video, you know. And so, yeah. And kind of piggybacking to that as well is that not only did I not document my weight loss, is there's a lot of pictures I'm not in because I was embarrassed to be. I mean, I don't know any other way to put it other than I didn't want to see what I look like. I didn't want, you know, even though it's weird because people can see you. They obviously can see that you're overweight, but I don't know, it was just something about pictures and things like that. I hated it, you know, and now I just want to take all the pictures that I can take. So, and let me just say, obviously with weight loss, you know, the positive definitely outweigh the negative. And if you'd like to hear more about my positive thoughts, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, let's start a conversation in the comments. I mean, have you ever lost a lot of weight or even just a little bit of weight? I mean, it doesn't matter how much, and have certain regrets, you know. Maybe my regrets are relatable to yours. And let me just tell you how gorgeous it is today. It's nice and cool. I got me a long sleeve, lightweight t-shirt on. I got this thrifting, by the way. I thought it was kind of cute. But yeah, it's like 70, 68, 70 degrees. And I went for almost a 3-mile walk today. So yay for me, getting that exercise in, right? Walking. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I'll leave it linked for you. Looks like Charlie's blowing the driveway off. He's been weed eating. Another regret is not enjoying this delicious food. So I have spaghetti squash, which y'all saw me put in my Instant Pot. And then I did lentils with a oil-free sauce from Aldi. They have like 2 of them, a marinara and a basil and something. I got the basil one. And then I sauteed a bunch of vegetables in water. And yeah, it's got a lot of protein because of the lentils and loaded with veggies. And what a great fall meal. Well, that was delicious. And now I let the dogs out to go potty. Earlier when I set up my camera, I dropped it like an inch, but it was just enough that my battery cover on the bottom of the camera won't stay latched now. But I guess in closing for this little video here is that, you know, just because you've achieved something great, there's always negative, right? But it's up to you to look over that negative and look at the more positive, right? But it's just real, and I thought it'd be interesting to talk about and see if anybody could relate or understand, you know. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a video of the excitements. Obviously, there's so many positives to losing a lot of weight. If you want me to discuss those. Go get it. Go get it. Get it. Good boy. Look at you. Give it to me. You're tearing up your toy. Get it, Trixie. Oh my gosh.